Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. Wallops Facility Daily Weather Brief. We have mostly cloudy skies out there across the Mid-Atlantic region this morning. We did have partly cloudy skies here at Wallops early, but the cloud cover is starting to move in from the west, and we're gonna have a nice day overall. Other than the breezy conditions, we'll have temperatures in the upper 70s and more summertime type weather across the Wallops region. Looking at the observations the last 24 hours across the Mid-Atlantic region, Richmond and Newport News at 82 degrees, Wallops at 75. Dover was cooler, as well as Ocean City in the 60s at 68 and 69 respectively. Dover and Ocean City last night were the cool spots as well at 61 degrees, Wallops at 65. Most of the locations in the lower to mid 60s last night. With that weak boundary starting to try to move towards the region, went through Baltimore and Washington earlier this morning, saw a trace of precipitation in those locations, no other rainfall across the Mid-Atlantic region. As of 9 a.m., we are seeing temperatures anywhere from the upper 60s to the lower to mid 70s under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Here at Wallops, we are 72 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Looking at our sounding as of 12Z this morning, we have a freezing level at 11,800 feet, winds out of the southwest at 25 to 30 knots in the low levels, and we see our winds turn more westerly above 16,000 feet. At 34 knots, we're seeing that wind speed at 25,000 feet out of the west-southwest. Looking at our 9Z surface analysis, we have a warm front that moved through the region yesterday is north of the area this morning, allowing us to have southerly to southwesterly flow across the region. It will be fairly gusty this afternoon, seeing winds near 25 knots for the late morning into the afternoon hours. So could be possibly seeing a wind advisory across the Wallops region. We'll have this frontal boundary move through the region tonight, and that'll provide us with a chance of a shower and a slight chance of a thunderstorm. Looking at our current observations as well as our radar and infrared satellite, we do have some light returns with some sprinkles or light rainfall starting to move towards the Chesapeake Bay this morning. Slight chance of seeing that here at Wallops, probably about a 10% chance of seeing that north of Wallops into the Maryland counties of the eastern shore of or the Delmarva, we could see some sprinkles across those regions, looking like a slightly better chance of seeing that, but down here at Wallops, only about a 10% chance. Winds are already becoming gusty, seeing gusts of 23 knots earlier this morning. We're going to continue to see those winds increase slightly for the afternoon hours, and we're already seeing 72 degrees here at Wallops. Looking at our 3-kilometer NAM model, I'm going to give you an idea what the radar reflectivity may look like the next few hours, seeing moving into 11 o'clock this morning, just some scattered showers by 2 o'clock, looking like this is kind of overdoing those showers across the region. Very slight chance of seeing that, as I mentioned before. North of Wallops region may have a slightly better chance of seeing that. And we move into the overnight hours. Here's 2 a.m. and then moving into 5 a.m. we see that frontal boundary kind of moving towards the region, and that's going to be most likely anywhere from about midnight to 6 a.m. our best chance of seeing a shower and a slight chance of a thunderstorm. Move into Saturday afternoon, going to see some rain showers starting to approach from the southwest during the evening hours, and some of that rainfall could be heavy as we move into Saturday night into Sunday, and we could be seeing rainfall over an inch here at Wallops for that time period. Looking at our prog charts the next few days, here's our Friday midday planner. You see that cold front starting to approach from the north and west, and then Friday night you see this prog chart's kind of putting out some showers and possibility of thunderstorm. It's overdone on this prog chart here, this model chart. You're going to see that more isolated nature of the showers and thunderstorms across the region for tonight. And then Saturday morning we'll just see some cloudy conditions across the region, and then Saturday afternoon and evening hours we'll see that rainfall starting to approach from the southwest. And Sunday looks like a continued unsettled weather pattern into the region. We'll see an area low pressure approaching from the southwest, as well as a area low pressure well off to the northwest over the Great Lakes, and the combination of those two is going to provide us with some good rainfall chances across the Wallops region, especially early Sunday and late Sunday. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have green chart as for precipitation throughout the daytime hours, and then we'll introduce some rainfall chances during the overnight hours tonight. We'll see our high temperature of 77 degrees today, winds out of the southwest to south about 13 to 18 knots this afternoon, gusting to 25 knots. Then we'll see our winds turn northerly at 7 to 12 knots by tomorrow morning. With those winds near 25 knots, we'll have orange for the morning hours into the early afternoon hours, and then once we get into evening hours, we'll see that taper down to a yellow with a gust expected at 23 knots. And as I mentioned before, during the overnight time period, we have a slight chance of a thunderstorm, looking about a 15% chance of that occurring. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, currently we have a few clouds at 600 feet, scattered at 6,000, broken 18,000, broken 25,000, so several different layers up there as expected ahead of that boundary starting to move towards the region. Should expect VFR conditions this afternoon into the evening hours, and then overnight we'll see a possibility of lowering ceilings with the thunderstorms, 15% chance in the area, and then by tomorrow morning we should just see a scattered deck of 2,000, broken deck of 3,000, an overcast deck of 5,000, with the cloud cover really starting to thicken across the region. Our tides are normal, and looking into the weekend, Saturday into Sunday, we'll see Saturday as mostly cloudy, overcast with a chance of a late afternoon evening rain shower, a high of 69 degrees, and orange for precipitation. Saturday night, we'll see overcast skies, rain likely, and a very slight chance of an embedded thunderstorm. Some of the rain could be heavy at times, and it will be breezy with a northeasterly flow, a low of 59 degrees. We'll see a red for precipitation, a yellow for lightning, and an orange for our ceilings. And then Sunday, we'll see overcast skies, rain likely during the morning, then mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and a slight chance of a thunderstorm late. Abundant low cloudiness and patchy drizzle, especially during the morning hours. We'll have a high of 67 degrees on Sunday, an orange for precipitation, a yellow for winds, and an orange for our ceilings at 500 feet. Sunday's high temperature is still very tricky, even if it is 48 hours away. And I see a possibility of a warm front in the region. If that warm front does move north of our area, we'll easily see temperatures in the mid-70s. If it stays south of the region, then more is than expected right now. We could be seeing temperatures in the lower 60s to upper 50s for highs on Sunday. Looking at the next 7 days, we'll see 77 degrees, I mentioned today, a chance of rainfall tonight. Saturday, we'll see that rainfall increase during the afternoon and evening hours, high of 69 degrees. Sunday, a high of 67 with the uncertainty of the placement of the warm front across the region on Sunday, with rainfall likely, especially during the morning hours, and additional chance during the evening hours on Sunday. Monday, we'll see another upper level disturbance moving through the region. Most likely we'll see rainfall during the morning hours on Monday. A possibility we see rainfall during the afternoon hours, but right now we'll see how this pattern works its way out for the weekend. And then Monday looks like most likely seeing those showers during the morning and a possibility in the afternoon. Then Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll have an area high pressure trying to build in the region under northwesterly upper level flow. Could be seeing a brief shower Tuesday afternoon with an upper level disturbance moving through the region. But overall, we're seeing seasonable temperatures for Tuesday and Wednesday, temperatures in the upper 60s. And then Thursday, we'll see an additional cold front trying to move through the region. It's going to provide us with some late day showers and a high of 70 degrees, as well as some breezy conditions. That's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great Mother's Day weekend. We'll be back on Monday morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.